Question I ask everybody: what's your name and where you're from?
My name is Fred Hoobry. I'm from Decatur, Illinois.
All right, can you tell me how you first became a fan of Elvis's?
Well, actually, it was because of my parents. My mom and dad bought me an Elvis record player, and a record came with it in 1956 for my 16th birthday, 1956, November. So.
Did you ever get an opportunity to see him live, and if so, could you tell me about it?
Yeah, I seen Elvis. Last time I seen him was in University of Illinois, October 22nd, 1976. Great show. I took the whole family. I had 3 sons. I had my wife, of course, and then my brother was going to the University of Illinois. Otherwise, I wouldn't have got tickets. He stood in line. This was before all the computers and all the technology they have today. You had to stand in line and get Elvis tickets. And he got bought 7 tickets, and we all went to see him that night. A great show. Great. I'd heard that he gained weight and everything, but I thought he looked great because I hadn't seen him for about 3-4 years. But I thought he really looked great, and his voice was great. Everything about him, he was moving. So, and then it was just hard to believe that he was gone less than a year after that.
Yeah, somebody told me a while back that he couldn't sing at the end. I was like, well, I watched the final concert. He could sing great.
Come on, you see that My Way? The very last tour season, he sang My Way on the piano. Come on, I mean, he couldn't sing. That's crazy.
It is crazy. Did you ever get an opportunity to meet him or get close to him?
I got close to him. I got invited by MGM because of my association with some friends. And we had a little picnic behind Grayson one time, and him and Priscilla came out and just waved at us. That's as close as I got to him. He was probably about 50 foot away. Otherwise, that was the closest. He didn't come out and shake anybody's hand. It was just a movie promotion thing, and that was it. But we used to come up here, my whole family, and spend time at the gate, things of that nature. Before Elvis, and got pictures of him on the horse, and got pictures of Lisa Marie riding her around on a golf cart. Those type things. A lot of fun.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
A lot of people will ask me, why do I go to Elvis Week every year? If you go one time, that's enough. What is it that these people are missing that we're all getting?
I think it's, of course, the main reason that we're all here is gone. Of course, that's Elvis. So we come here for see our friends, our Elvis family friends, and it's like a family reunion. You get to see people from all over the world, not just the United States, but Belgium, Japan, Austria, United Kingdom, wherever. You see everybody maybe once or twice a year, big Elvis fans, and that's what you have in common. We all have that common that we need to get by. And it's for the love of Elvis. And Elvis is still bringing people together as he did in life. He's still doing it in death. Is bringing people together and loving and caring about one another. So that's what it's all about.
So you were in. We talked last time about when Elvis passed away. You were in Illinois, I believe. Or
yes,
What was the? I know that in Memphis the news was blowing up about Elvis, but
right.
What was the newscast like in Illinois?
Well,
a big deal?
I worked for a newspaper, and everybody there knew I was a big Elvis fan. And I worked there 40 years, by the way, in Decatur, Illinois, daily newspaper. One of the editors came over, and he said, "Fred, you got to come and read this." It was on AP Wire. Once again, before all the high technology. He says, "You better come and look at this." So I went over there, and I see it, bulletin, you know, on the teletype, and it says, "Elvis Presley died today, you know, Memphis, Tennessee." And I said, "No, something's wrong. It can't be." I said, "I haven't gotten any calls or anything." Well, that was before the newscast on TV even. You know, it was still, AP was still the top dog as far as getting the news out really quick. And that's how I found out about it. Well, I just left work, and I went home to my family. So, and then I started getting calls that night. Now I didn't sleep all night. My wife didn't sleep. The kids, they did sleep, but they remember seeing Elvis, you know, when they're young. They still talk about that today, and he still overshadows all that came before him, and he still overshadows for me all that came after him. So he's still the main man.
3 girls were struck by a drunk driver. Did you hear anything about that?
I did. Once again, it was because of I knew what was going on at the newspaper. I didn't come down after Elvis' death because I knew it was going to be a mess. And I just stayed in contact with my some of my associations with my friends that were here living in Memphis, and some of Elvis's entourage and all that. And then that's how I stayed in touch with everybody of what was going on. And then after all of it, we did come down here. I brought my boys, my 3 sons, and my wife and I, and then we came down here and to Graceland after it was all over.
Could you tell me what it was like the first time you went through the mansion?
I didn't feel like I belonged there. I don't know why. I just is it okay, Elvis? I'm here. Can you hear me, Elvis? Are you here? There's just something about it wasn't right. So that's what I felt like.
Well, for people who don't know what Elvis Week is and they don't understand what happens here, how do you describe all of this?
I just think you have to have it inside your soul. Elvis had the soul, and I think he was able to transmit that. He had so much charisma. He transmitted that to each and every person that attended his concerts. He was able to capture that soul, and he just gave his soul to you at the concerts. And I think that's if it's in your soul, nobody's going to ever take that away from you. You're going to eat, sleep, and drink that. You're going to think about him every day, like your mom and dad, like your brothers and sisters, aunts and uncles, whatever. He's just part of your family. A lot of people don't understand that. They don't get it. I had a girl at the newspaper says, "Oh, you ought to get over that." I says, "Get over what? Get over what? You don't know nothing about it. Shut up. Don't even talk to me." But anyway, it was just a kidding thing. But they knew I was a big Elvis fan and collector. Fan first, collector second.
Can you tell me about becoming a collector? Because I see you got a lot of stuff here.
Well, it's my habit. It's my drug habit. Collecting Elvis is like a drug. I mean, you're addicted to it. I get things, and I sell this, and the money I sell off of this items, I go out and buy more stuff. And everything you see here, I got 1s and 2s and 3s or more of everything here. Because I knew a lot of people that were bigger dealers, vendors, Elvis vendors than myself. Andy Kern was one of them. And Andy and I were good friends, good buddies, and a lot of this stuff still I have today came from Andy Kern.
Very cool, man. Do you ever attend the Candlelight Vigil, and can you tell me what the Candlelight Vigil is?
Well, the Candlelight Vigil is paying homage and respect and memory to Elvis and what he stood for, and people are just lighting candles in his memory. And they have it every August 15th. People will come down here just for that, travel thousands of miles just for that one night, and sit out there for hours, maybe 24 hours before the gate even opens up to let people in on the 15th. Usually around 8 o'clock, I believe, they have a little ceremony. Fan clubs get together and have ceremonies out there. Then one at a time, there's 2. It used to be some of his entourage. I remember Billy Smith and Harold Lloyd standing there lighting candles still to this day. And that was right after Elvis had died, the first one they had. And each person had their candle. Billy or Harold would light it individual, and they'd single file with all the candles lit up by the grave, pay homage to Elvis and respect, then come back down, single file. And that's what it's all about. They do that all night long. Last year was 35th year. They didn't get on until 6 a.m. in the morning. Unbelievable. 35 years later, the man is still drawing that kind of a crowd. That's amazing.
That is amazing. Lastly, would you say, "Hi, my name is," and welcome to Elvis Week 2013?
Hello. Hello, my name is Fred Hoobry. Welcome to Elvis 2013, 36 years after his... No, wait a minute. Can you start that over? Edit. Wait a minute. Hello, my name is Fred Hoobry. Welcome to Elvis Week 2013, 36th anniversary of Elvis's death.